Okay, so just checking in this week. It's Monday of the second week of the MKAL, and I'm going okay. Not quite sure where I should be up to try and get it all in. But this is the second wing, working away on that. Had a few issues back here with the short rows. So I was doing it in the car yesterday, and I think I made a mistake going through a tunnel. And that caused me a few issues and had to rip back, and then I hadn't gone back one row enough, and anyway, eventually sorted it out last night, and yeah, it's going good. So I did realise too though yesterday in the car, thought I'd finish this bit. I'm not one that tends to read through more than I need to of a pattern, so I didn't read to quite the end of the directions, and I thought that I had finished, but I've only got 3 stripes of colour, and I just assumed that it was 3 stripes because that's visually pleasing. I used to do scrapbooking, and one of the things I learnt was that odd number of things is visually pleasing, so I just assumed that it was 3 stripes, but when I did go and have a little look further in the pattern, it is 4 stripes, so I will have to go back and add the extra twisted rib section on that. Anyway, it's all good, it won't take that long, but talking about that, I had thought that I might have been finished this bit by now, but it is taking quite a long while, a long time. I'm a little bit keen to get onto the cables, although I've only done like cables once before, so we'll see. I'm not quite sure how long that's going to take. That's why I thought that I'd be finished, although I suppose I'm doing okay being Monday. It's Monday morning, midday. I have had to change out of my Stephen bag into something bigger. So I've got a Haydn hammer bag here. It's the first time I've ever used it, so we're working our way through that, and I am almost finished the first ball of my main grey colour from Skip Rope Yarn, so I'm not sure how everybody else is doing. By the time I get on to fixing that first side of the twisted rib section, I will be finished and I'll be starting the second one. So is that the same as everybody else? I hope so. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, I thought I'd just check in and see how we're all going. It's now an extended lampshade. Almost big enough to be a skirt, I reckon. Alright, catch you soon. So, welcome back to a quick little update. I have finished the colour stripes on both sides. Went back last night and added the extra stripe onto this side actually, because I can tell the difference in the wool. So same colour, bought them at the same time. This one is actually slightly darker, but I don't think it'll make that much difference because this one also, where I had to change the wool, I don't know if you can see that line across there, is actually where I changed it, so oh well. No one's going to notice in the end. So we've finished the lampshade and turned it into a skirt. That's what I'm calling it anyway. So just about ready to start the cable section. It's Tuesday morning here in Australia, and I finished at about 9:15 or something last night. I was just too tired to concentrate on how to do the rest of it. So that's where we're at. Forgot to say that I did put them onto a barber cord. So that's what I've got mine sitting on with. I just tied a little knot in the end so they won't come off, and that's pretty easy to undo. So it doesn't quite sit straight, but that's just the cord.
Knit the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then knit the 4 stitches from your cable needle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cable A front.
You cannot knit, Freddie. You cannot knit. No. To the last section though. Didn't get much done yesterday. Had a very busy day with dental appointments and dog vets visits and yeah. Anyway, and plus I started this in the car on the way to the dentist, and then I realised I'd made a mistake. First of all, I thought Stephen had made a mistake because it didn't work. But then realised it was actually me. So I unpulled it, picked it all up again, which, yeah. Anyway, got there in the end, and I've just done a couple of rows this morning, so hopefully I'll get there this afternoon ready for the next clue to be released tonight, and be able to do some car knitting tomorrow because I'm off to Canberra with my mother and my father, and we're going to have a yarny weekend, and perhaps I'll take you along for that. So let's get knitting, kitten. Try hard, don't you? Okay, finished section 4. The first cable section, finished that yesterday and just about ready to start on the second one. Looking pretty good. Don't think I made any mistakes. Only done cables once, maybe twice before, so I was pretty happy with that. Finished it last night, bound it off, and ready to get going on the next bit. I-cord Ed stretches a little bit, just like Stephen says. Okay, so late Thursday afternoon here with a few hours to spare. Guess what? Woohoo! 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 Done did! Yay! Both sides, bound off, ready for the next clue. Oh, what a marathon! So, again, we've gone from our lampshade to our skirt. Oh, let's go back a bit. Got a bit extra this time on the skirt. It's looking pretty good. So, still enjoying it. Have no idea where we're going next. We shall find out in a few hours. Want to know what we're doing with these bits. I don't know whether we're going to join something onto them, or we'll have some tassels, or we'll fix them somehow. And I don't know. I was discussing it with Mum yesterday, and it's pretty wide. It's pretty wide, so it has to go deep sooner or later. But we still have these ones on, well, I've got them on the barber cords, but we shall see. But yes, done. Also just wanted to let you know that I did weigh my leftover CC, and I've got about 10 grams left. So, oh, and it's in a little thing, can't remember what you call it, by Nitty Natty. Made that myself. The light's not very good in here because it's so overcast. We've just had some heavy rain. Anyway, looking forward to the next clue, and let's see how we go. It's taken all afternoon. I haven't done any knitting.